Every time I log on, I see XQC hating. XQC may be the biggest hater on the internet, and I don't understand why. You make all this money to hate. I don't know whether respect it. No, actually, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can respect a rich dick eater. Like, you make so much money to get on camera and sound like Boomhauer. You can't string no coherent sentences together, and you make money to stream and communicate when you can barely talk. You could barely talk, and you use the limited amount of communication and language that you have to hate. That is remarkable. That is a remarkable level of dick eating. Like, that is a Hall of Fame level of dick eating. You know what I mean? And he's either hating on Kai's people, A&P. You making over $80 million to hate. I think it's boredom. I really think XQC has too much time on his hands, because out of the time that he has to stream, maybe streaming is not hard at all. You know what? Maybe streamers have way too much time on their hands. Maybe. I just can't fathom it. I just gotta hear. Let me hear what he has to say. Let me just hear what he has to say.
You haven't seen the build up to where they at right now.
What is the story behind the 4 days in a row?
So if you haven't seen it, I know I did a pretty bad job of explaining it. Maybe you have seen it. He's accusing pretty much everybody in the content house, the new content house that Kai is doing with his friends, with Reggie and Rakai and everybody else there. He's accusing them of viewbotting, right? Instead of seeing them growth and their growth being largely attributed to having the biggest content creator, the biggest streamer in the world, at least North American, the biggest North American streamer, to back his friends. Yes, there's going to be a heightened level of interest that probably wouldn't be there as quickly as it is now. I mean, it's just not really hard to put together. But let me hear his explanation, because I can't for the life of me how you're sitting in a multi-million-dollar house, dick eating, dick. You know what I mean? All you can eat buffet dick eating.
Under 40% chat rates. Listen, I'm
trying to tell you, we may never get flying cars, but I believe in this new era, the fastest mode of transportation will be dick riding. I swear to God, we may never get flying cars. I saw Speed over there in China. He's flying that bitch. It's going to be another 150 years before we get that. I'm telling you right now, faster than shuttles, faster than cars, faster than whatever. The fastest mode of transportation is dick riding. I'm just being honest.
Forget about what I said. Forget about anything that I know or don't know. Explain what type of story or what endeavor gets you to sub 40, sub 30% validation rate in chat. Explain it. I don't know. Just explain it. 4 days, 5 days in a row. I mean, why even attack me? Attack my story. Bro,
you haven't seen the build up to where they at right now.
What is the story behind the 4 days?
It's not really hard to compute. It's not really hard to understand. Maybe you can let me know in the comment box down below. It's not really hard to understand that you would get a huge boost. And not just, it's a difference between if he's saying these are the new streamers, and then he took a step back. But if he's showing his visibility, he's putting on his platform, he's featuring them on his platform, and then he's coming on their platform. Yes, there's going to be a genuine interest because you're tied to the biggest streamer on the planet. Now, he always has something to say about it, and I'm really, there's a thin line. I really want to say it's remarkable dick eating. Because you could be spending your time doing so many other things with that money and that freedom you have. You really don't do much as a streamer, to be honest, right? You really don't do much. I've seen the clips you do, and it's not really to hate, because I think it's remarkable. I think it takes a certain amount of dedication to hate the way you've been hating. You know what I mean? I really do. I think you up there. And just the level of hatred that you have for people, I think you up there with Fresh and Fit in terms of Hall of Fame dick riding. You feel me? But when it comes down to it, there's a pattern. And I understand when you're making so much money, it may not be something that's you care about, that there's a pattern. But you know what I mean? I'm sure there's a compilation I can find on Twitter of you hating. Of this being a repeated thing. This is not something I'm just talking out of my ass. You know what I mean?
You, Felix, let me tell you something, Felix, okay? Felix, let me tell you
This
something.
is back in 2024, man. It takes a lot of strength and conditioning to dick eat the way. It takes a lot of strength and conditioning the way that XQC dick eats. I swear to God. You know how much money LeBron spends on his spends on his conditioning to stay in shape for the season? I really think XQC, what he does, a part of that money, he invests in a special unit of people to investigate the research about other up and coming black streamers, and he uses that as fuel to dick eat. I'm just being honest.
I'll be holding my composure.
I may have to put a dick eat counter. How many times I said dick ride and dick eat? It may be up to 35 by now.
Nigga. Fuck you. Dead ass, bro. If you gonna be on some funny shit, stop, bro. Like, dead ass, gang. This nigga had the time. This nigga had the nerve to go ahead and tell me that all I do is bring celebrities on stream and shit like that, do collabs and shit like that and cool like that, which I understand is a big part of what I do in there. It's just the most viral. You feel what I'm saying?
And then you turn around and got Drake on your stream. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, brother. I think it's just marketing. I think it just comes down. He just wants Kai's attention. That's all. That's really what it is. In my opinion, I could be wrong. I'm wrong often on the channel, but I am right. I'm right too. I'm batting like 50-50. I ain't gonna lie. But I think it just comes down to attention. You know what I mean? You're in the press on this side of entertainment, where your guys' audience don't mix. People that watch Kai don't watch XQC. I want some of his audience, so I'm gonna talk about him. I think it's pretty simple, and especially if you're gonna sign the phase, yeah, this is all like a play.
Niggas don't even account for the half of the shit I've already did, which is fine. That's cool. You feel what I'm saying? Then niggas gonna say, "Oh my God, he only does this. He don't do nothing. This. He cry for subs." Gang, I don't switch it up in so many. Like we could do whatever you want. I don't switch it up to international. I don't want international.
I'm actually surprised. Like back then in 2020, 2024, he took the time to even do this, because I wouldn't even give him the time of day. I already know what I do, and it's documented that I'm probably one of the hardest working and versatile content creators and streamers there is right now. I've elevated the bar single-handedly. I'm surprised he even gave XQC the time of day.
National overseas, IRL. I done did gaming.
I'm pretty sure he even talked about Phantom. Let me see. I think he talked about Phantom. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. If he didn't, it's just a long trend. I don't know. And it's too many black people he's hating on for me. It's just too many black people he hating on. You know? But I think XQC, to be honest with you, I think you need to occupy your time better. I really think when it comes down to certain streamers, here's how I feel, right? If you were busy, if you kept yourself busy, you wouldn't be stuck on the goofy shit. Like, you wouldn't be stuck doing goofy shit. If you kept yourself busy and it was contributing to our society more than you were taking from it and pillaging from it, you would not be caught between the crosshairs of the goofy and the clown shit. And you look crazy because you're white.
Like it. This is doing it better. 1K, next day, 800, next day, 8K, next day, 60K.
Why do you have so much time on your hands to do the goofy shit? What a clown cake, man. I don't have really anything further to say. I just thought it was funny. I think it's just a long documented history, you know, of goofy shit. That's all I gotta say, man. All right. Okay. All right. You let me know what you think. Steve Levino's always say, sweet.